Hey, and welcome to another episode of In the Car with a Musician. Today, I just wanted to do another episode just because, it's fun. And you guys actually watched it, some of you guys. I got Kleenex in my ears still. And it's kind of cool because I get to bypass the tech a little bit here because I could probably get the right format going, but it seems like you can hear the music pretty good. But so this one I'm going to do today is called Mistrust. And it was a cool riff when I started experimenting with drop G, and then I would drop the E string to a C. So that would be a power chord there. So that was like a tuning that I've used a lot. This was the Ottawa days when I had Sandy Hunter as a drummer. They have a band in Ottawa now called, it was Bluestone. Now it's Angelica Jones, actually. We used to do gigs together. And yeah, and so that was that era. I wrote the riff. I don't think I finished it until after I got sick and went home. So the quarantine sessions, or what do we want to call them? That's too much like COVID. So we'll call it the isolation. No, that's the same thing. we'll call them the TB sessions. I used to not share that on MySpace when I made a MySpace. Oh, you shouldn't tell you. You know what? That's my story now. So, anyways, I had this riff, and I finished it It's about my drummer. A lot of the lyrics were about my drummer taking advantage of not Sandy, different drummer. I won't name names. Really good drummer though. Really freaking good. Saw him. That was loud, eh? Saw him downtown Ottawa busking. I'm like, that guy's gonna be my drummer. That guy's gonna. And my roommate at the time, Nathaniel Preston, great guitar player. He was like, you can't just walk downtown and get a drummer. And I'm like, watch me. And we did, but then he kind of made us learn a bunch of covers, which I don't know if was productive or not. We just kind of had a falling out because he called me a really loud name. I think there was substance involved, and I think he would always tell me to wake up my roommate so I could smoke his weed, and I'm like, it's not, I don't even know the guy enough to do that myself. So what's your problem? Have a sip of your beer, it's gone. 2 minutes, and then just kind of like change. But the drumming level was so high, it's kind of a shame because we connected there. It would have been like a Dave Matthews vibe. I'm talking too much, I think, but I did want to share this on this episode without tearing anybody down or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to tear anybody down. Everybody's got their problems, but yeah. Anyways, we had a fight in the car, and he called me an F and C, and I just told him to get out and walk, and I never saw him again. So the lyrics are kind of inspired by him, but let's give it a listen. Wait, gotta find the best volume here. Every instrument is just me. I don't think I use a click. I had my Epiphone. That's cheap. A couple borrowed guitars. I don't think that I can take it. Vocals are. I don't think that you can tell. Okay, Okay, so I really like the bass in this. There was no click. This was on my 8-track, digital 8-track, which doesn't work anymore. And I was just doing my best trying to get the levels right and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna work on my falsetto. So some of the singing's it bugged me, you know, like, but I just again fell in love with all these drafts, and I had bands that were like, yeah, we're gonna re-record it, and it just that's always been the versions. I probably wouldn't, you know, I would release this, and now that I understand what I'm doing a bit more with my YouTube channel, I'd probably release it as a demo. Just because I've had the story now, I can tell the story. It's not like I used to think everything was be all end all, you know, like this is the song and my channel can only have my releases. It's not, you know, you just record content, and I didn't see myself doing that until now. But anyways, really happy with how the bass sounds and like some of the solo sections. But yeah, that's what that ooh, some of it was a little rough, but yeah, anyways. A couple vocals. Even know as much as the experience as I am, I can still see. Go ahead, look down on me. I ain't afraid. I'll give you a chance to start walking. Now listen here. What you do is obvious to me. So you can just Sabbathy here. 2 guitars. Okay, so that's that section. I wanted to get through that. So you could just leave. Like, that's pretty funny. It's like a Rage Against the Machine moment. You could just leave. Instead of like something a little more strong. You could just leave. And the solo comes in. I think that's a great moment. And we have some harmony things. I don't even know what I was thinking. I borrowed like a Sears guitar too for this. And I really liked how it turned out. And again, it's dropped. So some of the solo stuff I end up doing is different than in the next solo anyways. And then I'm just back into this chorus. B8 cymbals. Oh yeah, and that fill. I really like that fill just before that. Fast forwarding, remember that? Right here. Anyways, okay, so then we get a long drawn out chorusy thing. Little sounds the guitar, I love that. Subtle stuff. Bass fill here. Fifths. Same line again, but into the riff here. More bass. Solo, double solo. love those. Noise. Here's where it starts to sound a little different. Pixeline. I love this one here. I had to lower the volume of that because it went right out of tune. And it was totally bad. But I liked it, so I just faded the fader when I was bouncing it, I think. You could tell. And then it just kind of fades out. No click. And I'd do it again. You know, sometimes you run into problems. So there you go. Mistrust. Don't trust everybody, folks. It's part of my story. What a great drummer that I had at that time. That's me, but he was just on another level, man. Took him to a work party and he just played in the garage. There happened to be a drum set there. I was thinking of not bringing him because of the whole like drunk at noon thing, and he played the heck out of those drums. Holy moly! But everybody's kind of chillaxing. It's like 8, 9, and he's still going strong. So I don't know what he was doing, if anything, but yeah, it was something. So, anyways, that's Mistrust. I don't think there's anything of note that I'm missing. Yeah, pretty straightforward, but yeah, you can just leave. Watch out, I might hit you with that. Yeah, have a great one. Thanks for joining me on In the Car with a Musician.